we have to show you what it looks like in that area. And I mean, you basically see that in some of the video we showed you, but then this really gives you a look at traffic in the area. I mean, you're talking about easy sailing in other parts of the bay, but in this section, it is backed up. Pinole, Hercules, going all the way to the Carquinez Bridge right there, it's a standstill. You've got, and I know, you know, even on ABC7 mornings, we were talking about, hey, if you can work from home, that's your best bet. But you feel for a lot of those people who don't have that option. I mean, what we saw in a lot of the backups were truck drivers and people driving their company cars that had to get somewhere and are stuck in this standstill. And it's also affecting a lot of those westbound lanes along State Road 4. So this is the scene here. You have multiple law enforcement cars around that suspect vehicle, as they have described it, out of Solano County. And that's really what we're looking at this point. We had gotten a report that just after 7 o'clock this morning, that man was standing in lanes and he seemed confused. It was also reported that there was a solo crash. But we all of this coming from the radio chatter between law enforcement agencies. I want to let you take a listen at that so you can hear it yourself, what happened and what we heard just after 7 o'clock this morning.
180 Mary, we're getting an 1183. It might be one in the same as the 20,002 suspect vehicle from Solano with the hood up. It's westbound 80 east of Pinole Valley Road by a half mile for a tan Nissan Altima or similar. Damage to the right front side versus unknown, blocking the number 1 lane with the driver out of the vehicle, westbound 80 east of Pinole Valley Road. 180 Mary, if you can copy me, Richmond PD is 97 with your TC. The driver's possibly HBD. They're still blocking the number 1 lane. And I'm going to notify Solano since this is most likely their suspect vehicle. Code 3, Richmond PD is advising their officers 97 party is on the freeway out of their vehicle hitting unknown vehicles with a metal object. They're requesting CHP code 3. Solano unit copies, and they're going to be en route in about 2 minutes once they clear with the victim. Oakland is also in the area. They're 1 minute out from APM. And units en route to this 1183 westbound east of Pinole Valley. Richmond PD is advising an officer is shooting. They just shot the suspect, westbound 80 east of Pinole Valley Road. Richmond PD was just in an OIS, westbound 80 east of Pinole Valley Road. One en route, 19180 Mary. They want CHP to shut down the freeway prior to the Hercules exit.
They're going to have to shut down from Willow. How do you start at Willow? We're just even with the 4 on-ramp.
If you're even with the 4 on-ramp, they'll have to shut down prior to Willow. Is there a unit that can handle the freeway shutdown ID to Golden Gate?
683 route, by Caltrans as well.
683 en route, advise Caltrans for closure. Additional unit en route, ID to Golden Gate. 18S, when Richmond PD confirmed the suspect is down, the Richmond PD officer is code 4. They have 2 units, 1097. And the party is conscious and breathing, and 19180 Mary is advising fires going 1097.
This is J.R. Stone with ABC7 News. You are looking live from Sky 7 along Interstate 80 in the East Bay, specifically in the Hercules and Pinole area, where we have been dealing with a major police situation this morning, what appears to be an officer-involved shooting along Interstate 80. We saw a slight backup in those top lanes. Those are eastbound I-80 lanes, and we were eyeing it closely because it didn't look like cars were getting through, but those cars are coming through right now. Really everything that we have been watching are in those westbound lanes. So on the right side of your screen right there, and that car, that tan colored car or gold colored car right there, that is the one in question that has been described, as you heard in some of that audio, as the suspect vehicle out of Solano County. And this is something that took place just after 7 o'clock. There were reports of a man in the lanes. He may have been hitting other cars with a metal object. And then there was some sort of crash that happened after that. Now, you know, was this, and some of the more questions like, was he being chased? What happened leading up to that? We're still working at that. But we know that after, you know, there were reports of him hitting other vehicles with metal objects. That was when we got reports that an officer from the Richmond Police Department had fired and shot an individual. Again, that has not been confirmed by those agencies, but that is coming from radio communication within the dispatch that is in communication with all of those agencies. So really, that's where we are right now. We initially saw traffic backups. In fact, initially, we saw the entire interstate that was closed. Then they opened those eastbound lanes. Those eastbound lanes have been open since. And now on those westbound lanes, the traffic backup goes all the way to the Carquinez Bridge. You have a situation where they are rerouting people off at Willow Avenue, and basically they get off and they get right back on and keep going. But they were not going, when you've got miles and miles and miles of vehicles and they've got to slow down and basically stop and then get going again, that's going to take some time to clear out. Now, we are following this story, and we are following this story all day long. In fact, our 11 o'clock newscast is just 20 minutes or so away. ABC 7 News reporter Suzanne Fawn is there at the scene. She's been with Andrew Shepard, who was initially out there, one of the first out there this morning. They are covering this story. They will have a live report from this location at 11 o'clock, and we are working to get new information on it. So we're going to leave you and leave these pictures up, and in 20 minutes we'll come back and update you with new information from this scene. But if you are coming from Solano County and you've got to get to San Francisco or Oakland, you'd be advised not to go this way. You'd be advised to go around and not mess with Interstate 80, because even if you're trying to get to State Road 4, probably not your best bet. You may want to go up more towards Fairfield and cut over and come in through Walnut Creek. I know that's a big circle, but these cars, many of them have been backed up for some time. So we certainly wish you well if you are on the roadways. We'll update you at 11 o'clock this morning. Suzanne Fawn with a live report then at on our midday show.
I didn't go up that far, so I don't know. But there's no traffic. That's Highway 80 right there. And there's no traffic going westbound. It's eastbound is traffic.
But we're on right now westbound.
Well, this is the connector. So take a look. See this two-lane traffic that's moving right here? This is Highway 4. It's Highway 80. That's Highway 80 up there. There's no traffic on it. See that guy? I mean, he's just walking.
Okay, so that's why.
That's 80 right there, yeah. So I don't know how far back it's closed, but it is closed.
It's moving on eastbound.
Yeah, I just mean there was they may have opened it up. There's only one lane closed in that direction, which caused a backup.
Eastbound has one lane closed.
It did. I don't know if I can't see those emergency vehicles on the other side anymore, so they may all be.
All lanes of westbound. Where's Pinole Valley Road from where we're standing?
It's the next exit.
So the next exit is Pinole Valley Road. Oh, here we go. I do now. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you need a white balance?
Yeah. Let me get a white balance, please. Ooh. Don't like that. Point it toward the sun. Other way, like that. See if that's any better.
actually don't hear anything anymore. I don't hear anything anymore. IB wise.
You should. Is it the cable? Like try just play. This cable's too short. Try playing with it. Is it the cable that's?
It's in and out. It's a cable.
Okay. I mean, there's really nothing I can do. Try holding onto it by that table.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold it.
Yeah, like that.
When I hold it, I can hear
God, I
it.
hate this trick. And then can I have another white balance? Yeah, just like that one right there, sorry. I think that's better white balance. Okay, perfect, thank you.
So again, we're on the Highway 4 connector right here,
Yep.
right? The actual
Freeway.
80 is on the other side of that wall.
No, 880 is
80.
on the other side of those vehicles.
Yeah, got it. That's eastbound, and then westbound is actually further down.
So this is westbound.
Yeah,
All those
got it.
See
Got
that?
it.
That's westbound.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so basically, traffic is backed up for miles in both directions of I-80. We happen to be in Hercules right now. Near Sycamore Avenue. Not far from Sycamore Avenue, not far from Highway 4. All lanes of Highway 4. All lanes of westbound I-80. Closed in Hercules right now. Traffic backed up for miles in both directions. Very quickly. So I'm going to give them just a scene setter where we're standing. I'm going to mention that in the distance, if you can push in, you can see all those police cars, about a dozen police cars with yellow tape. About an eighth of a mile away, we know that there's like a gold Nissan Altima that they're looking at. And then I'm going to go to the areas. Hi, Justin. Is this Justin? Thanks. Okay, but we did cut some aerials first, right? We did cut aerials that I'll start off with, and then we'll, yeah, so that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to start on the ground only. I'm going to tell you what I see, and then I'm going to refer to Sky 7 shots, and then I'll refer to ground shots. Westbound I-80 right now in Hercules. I can tell you that all westbound lanes I-80 are closed. Let me show you why. In the distance, we encountered about a dozen police cars. I can see yellow tape. I know about an eighth of a mile away. They're looking at a gold-colored sedan that appears to be Nissan Altima. I believe that is a suspect. It started at 7 this morning. we're on westbound I-80 right now. I can tell you that all westbound lanes are shut down. There's a lot of traffic in both directions, switching for miles. It's very quick to give you a look down the way. It's about a dozen or so police cars. I see yellow tape here, but about 8 of them out where we're standing here. You said damage to the driver's side, right? Damage to the driver's side?
I couldn't see.
Some damage.
I couldn't see it.
There's some damage to the car.
Officer involved shooting. Yep. Hey, detective. What's the coroner coming out?
Hi. Sounds good. Thank you. No problem. Thank you. So again, Andrew, I'm going to push you into that, and then I'm going to call for aerials. So you'll be on that during the aerials. And then I'll call for ground shots. And then I'll say back here live, so then you know.
You want me to just go straight on you, or should I pull off of the scene?
Just pull off from the scene. Because if all the video is from above, and you know, the traffic, right? So that's our best shot. That's different than your video. Mess on the freeway here, eastbound and westbound. I think I heard you say 130 out. It's very soft.
That's what I heard. 30 out.
Barely here. Who's tossing to me? I'm guessing it's... Okay, got it.